Hey guys, it's me Paco, and welcome back to By Which Books. Hey guys, today we're going to be going over my July haul. It's a small haul I didn't really plan because I'm still technically in a book buying ban, but I kind of had reasons. I have no self-control. That is also a huge reason. I have no self-control. But also, I got rewards for myself and a book box book. But yeah, so I bought about 5 books this month, and 2 of them are graphic novels. The rest are books. 4 basically got from the bookstore, and 1 was a Fairy Loot subscription book. But yeah, I'm going to show them to you guys. So the first book I got this month was My Contemporary Mary by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This is the first book in a sequel series, basically, to the Jane series that they did, or they took 3 different historical Janes for each book and did a twist on it. This is going to be, they're going to be doing the same, but for 3 historical Marys, and this one is about Mary, Queen of Scots. This is a historical fantasy where Mary can turn into a mouse, and it's very funny. I've read, Mind Playing Jane, which was a story on Jane Eyre. So yeah, I'm reading this one currently because this is for my book club that I go to. It's an in-person book club, and we'll be having our first in-person meeting again this month, next week. I'm excited though because I had this book club before I started the channel, and we had to stop because of the pandemic, and then I created this channel, so now I will be doing yeah, so this is the first book. I bought this book. I bought this book and the other book. I was showing another book. A comic I got because I finally got my first vaccine shot. I have a huge needle phobia, and also one time I went to try to get it, I had a cold, and because I was coughing, they wouldn't let me get it. And then also I have a needle phobia, so I was not wanting to get the vaccine because I know you need to get the vaccine. It was just it took some strength to finally get it, and I got the first vaccine shot, and as a reward I bought myself 2 books. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the next ones. So the next book I got was My Poisonous Heart by Caitlin Byron. This is the second book, not the second book, this is the second book by Caitlin Byron. Her debut was Cinderella is Dead. This is a whole different book. I don't know if it's a series or not, but I just know it's about a girl. This is a contemporary fantasy, so I believe it takes place in our world setting. And I know our girl has nature magic. I don't really know too much about it, but besides this gorgeous cover, and I know it has nature magic, so I'm already excited to read this. And then this is the back, and this crest looks really pretty. Yeah, so yeah, My Poison Heart. I'm excited to read this. So the next book I have is going to be the book I got in my Fairy Loot subscription box, and that is 6 Crimson Cranes. Can we just really talk about this? A gorgeous edition. I already had my eye out for 6 Crimson Cranes because the regular edition is gorgeous, but I love this pink purple aesthetic. It's got these nice sprayed edges stenciled, and then a dark purple on this side, and then even more gorgeous, if you take off the dust jacket, you've got this foil design on it, and then on the reverse of the dust jacket you've got artwork, and it's just gorgeous. And this book is by Elizabeth Lim, who also did the my mind is blanking on her other book. What is the name of her other book? I am completely blanking. I know it, I read it. Spin the Dawn. In that duology, I read Spin the Dawn. I haven't read the second book. I need to get to it, but I'm just also highly excited to read this book when I get to it. So the next 2 books I haven't read them yet. I bought are graphic novels that I'm building for my Wonder Woman collection. So I got Wonder Woman, I think it's volume 3, technically, of this new, run. But it is Lords and Lies. So this is, I'm almost caught up because this is, but the next one's the last one before I'm caught up on all of her trades that are coming up. But yeah, this collects issues. It doesn't even say which ones it collects. But yeah, this is a bind up. It collects basically a bunch of Wonder Woman comics, and I know this has to do with Maxwell Lord. So if you saw the Wonder Woman 1994 movie, you know him. And also, if you know anything about comics, you know how important he is to Wonder Woman's mythos. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this run when I finally do, after I get caught up on the Rebirth era. The next book I bought was Wonder Woman Future State, and this is a look into the future of the DC universe. Basically a jump into the DC, to what the future looks like for the comics. And we get 3 stories in this one. The first one we get is Nubia, Wonder Woman's sister, who I'm excited for because I love Nubia. She's getting her own solo series too next month. I'm excited for that. We are introduced to Yara Flor, the newest Wonder Girl. She is a Brazilian Amazon from the Amazon, so I'm excited for that. And then of course we got Diana in her like future series, of like how she's the last hero left. This cover looks gorgeous. The artwork in all 3 of the 4 stories, I think, are all gorgeous. So like I know I was like skimming through it and like let me see, they had one. If I could find the page that I just saw, like they have Persephone, it makes an appearance, and just like look at her. Like you have Persephone and Hades as these like in the Yara Flora story. So I'm excited to finally read this. And yeah, I'm excited for that. But yeah, that's what I bought this month. Tell me what you guys bought, what you guys are excited to get into that you bought. Let's see if I actually read these soon, because knowing how my TBR is. But yeah, I will see you guys next time.